it's not an easy problem to solve, because indeed the fuel prices in terms of the acquisition prices on the world market are escalating, and this current situation between Russia and the Ukraine doesn't help the situation. But it was the John Briceño administration in opposition that made it clear that there were solutions to increasing fuel prices, that the government ought to take a reduction in the tax intake from fuel to ensure that because we're at the point of diminishing returns now. I mean, the competitiveness of our commodities are in question. These escalating fuel prices affects every economic sector in our country. And so it might not be a permanent measure, but there has to be some temporary solution by this administration, who said they had the solution. They made no, they were very clear that something can be done and ought to be done when we had that particular problem or challenge when we were the government in office. And so what excuse is that? No, all of a sudden those solutions have gone away. I think we ought to hold the Prime Minister to his word, and that some temporary solution to mitigate the impact on our productive sector, on our tourism sector, on our transportation sector, every meaningful sector of this economy will be impacted, continues to be impacted. The cost of commodities keep rising in this country. And so I think the government must look at the tax intake from fuel as a first step in trying to mitigate the impact, the negative impact this is happening in terms of our economy. And he certainly was full of ideas when he was the leader of the opposition.